If you have followed me for a while, you know anxiety had me down so bad. So I want to share some things that helped me, mindsets that helped me, and life choices that have helped me, no medication included. We'll start with things first. At the top of the list, coming in so strong, are instant cold packs. I rave about these and I do mean it. All you have to do is shake it up, snap it in half. It is instantly cold. It brings my heart rate down in 2 seconds. The second thing, nothing exciting, but gum helps so much. I don't know if it's the distraction from chewing that just takes my mind to a different place, but I always keep gum on me. I have not heard anyone with anxiety talk about this, but I will not shut up about it, and it is Tiger Balm. Not only does it help when your muscles get super tense after being anxious, but it helps while you are anxious and also with panic attacks. I don't know if it's just that warm-cool ratio that just does something for me, but this saves me every single time. The next thing is also a pretty common thing, but a fan. I always get super hot when I am anxious or panicky, and this comes in handy 9 times out of 10. Believe it or not, another thing that helps so much is journaling. I will show you an empty page. This journal is amazing. You can date it, write the time. It says, so what's going on? Then it says, okay, describe how you're feeling. Now what are you thinking? Then over here, what evidence supports that thought? What about evidence that contradicts it? Got it. Let's try writing down an alternative thought. How do you feel now? Anything else before you go? So it kind of covers all the bases to help get everything off your mind. The next thing that I will rave about endlessly are BoomBoom sticks. They just do something for me. You stick it at the base of your nose, breathe in. I highly recommend the mint ones, but they're just so good. As for up here, one of the best things I have heard is to stop saying my anxiety. I cannot take credit for that. I heard it from other people, but it has helped me so much. I used to look at anxiety as a part of me, whereas now I look at it as something completely separate from me. I am not defined by what I deal with, and anxiety is simply that. It is something you deal with. It is not who you are, and it does not belong to you. Another thing up here that has helped me is not focusing on the anxiety symptoms while they are happening. So if my heart starts racing, I don't give it my attention. If I start feeling shaky or dizzy, I don't give it my attention. I focus even more so on what I am doing or who I am talking to rather than giving it any time out of my day. I will say it is easier said than done, and it is something that you have to work at. You have to be patient. It's not something that's just going to happen overnight, but when you continuously do it, you will start seeing changes. Your brain will believe what you feed it. If you are constantly telling yourself, I'm anxious, I'm anxious, I'm anxious, you're always going to be anxious because that's what you're telling yourself. As far as life things, if I could tell you anything, it would be to do it on your own. I understand medication helps so many people. I am so grateful that it exists. But I will say I am not a fan of anxiety medication. One, because I have had nothing but bad experiences. I have tested out 4 to 5 anxiety medications. I got serotonin toxicity. I became depressed. I am not a depressed person. I have never felt an ounce of depression in my life. Anxiety medication took me to the darkest place I have ever been. If I still have your attention, I want to explain to you how I view this. And this is just like my personal thing that I've always thought. Anxiety is rain. Anxiety medication is the windshield wipers. You are driving the car. So as you are driving, pretend you are just living in life. Your anxiety hits. That medication is pushing it away, clearing your path, making things feel better for you. Then you stop taking it. The windshield wipers stop working and the rain is just pouring down. You can't see. You're panicked. But do you see what hasn't changed? Whether the windshield wipers are working or not, you are still driving the car. Learn to drive your own car. Learn to work your own mind. Stop relying on medication to do that for you. And by no means am I telling you stop taking your medication. Do whatever you want to do. I fully support anyone that chooses to take it versus not take it. I'm just saying at the end of the day, anxiety medication is not healing you. It is just temporarily relieving symptoms. It is not making you better in the long run, and you will have such better luck working on yourself and figuring out on your own how to get rid of these things rather than relying on a medication to do it for you. But at the end of the day, you do deserve to live your life and not just feel stuck. So if you feel like that is something that you are unable to do on your own, by all means, keep taking the medication. Another thing I will tell you is to cut out people that are negative in your life. if they have negative attitudes, negative personalities, if they are constantly narcissistic or playing the victim mode, get rid of them. I don't care if they are a friend, a family member, a coworker. Stay as far away from them as you can. Being around negative people all the time, it's not going to make you better. It's going to make you more negative, and it is going to wear and make everything worse for you. If your anxiety works like my anxiety works, you know darn well that you can feel it in your chest, you can feel it in your soul when you are around somebody that is not a good person and that is not good for your well-being. This is your life. Remove yourself. I can't promise that you're going to heal in a week, a month, or a year, but what I can promise is that if you do all of these things and you make it repetitive, make it part of your routine every single day, every time you feel anxiety come to you, do these things, you will see improvements. I can promise you that, but you have to get to that point where you stop letting it take over your life and your thoughts. I hope that helped just a little bit, but please remember, if you take anything from this, just remember it is not your anxiety. It does not belong to you. It is something unfortunate that you have to deal with, but you do not have to.